Dear students, in our previous videos we discussed about applications of ITs, IT industry and BPO, call centers, and in this video we will discuss about applications of IT. So there are so many fields where information technology is used. The use of computer and information technology can be observed at means information technology can be used at home, it can also be used in workplace, in industry, and at home we can see that we listen our music in our computers, in mobile phones, we can watch movies, we can play games, we can do office work, we can chat, and we can use social messaging apps and social messaging websites. We can manage our daily planner, and we can read also our books, pay utility bills, means electricity bills, etc. So there are so many uses of computers and information technology in our daily life. Now we will discuss each in detail. So first we talk about information technology in home computing. Nowadays, as we know that all of us do a little bit computing at our home because we have mobile phone, we have personal computers at our home. That's why we use our computers and mobile phones for so many works. For example, we can pay our electricity bills, we can use email, we can create music, we can study at home with the help of internet, we can purchase something with the help of internet from the online shopping sites, and in our personal computer we can type something, we can send data to someone, we can download something. So there are so many uses of information technology at home. We can also play games, we can also surf the internet at our home using our computer and mobile phone. Next, IT in everyday life. So as we talked about that information technology or computers can also be used at home, but in our daily life, that like in washing machines, in microwave oven, and so many other products also use information technology, because all these instruments, all these machines are embedded machines, means using embedded systems or embedded computers. There is a small chip in all these types of machines, so that it can be controlled by that machine, means timing operations, temperature control, and so many things are controlled by this chip. And we can store the information about our important work, appointment schedules, and list of contacts in a computer, because we have computers at our home. That's why we can do our most important work at home also with the help of computer, means our important work we can do with the help of computer. We can fix our appointment schedules in our mobile phone or computers, that can remind us about our schedules. And a list of contacts in our mobile phones and computers we can save also. Now, the use of IT in library. As we know that library uses computers for tracking the books availability, means which kind of book is issued to someone, or when the book will be returned, the due date and return date will be stored in the computer. There is a software called as library management system that keeps track, and the data is filled in that software, and a librarian keeps record of the books that have been returned or that have been given to issued someone or some students. IT at workplace. So computers or mobile phones or computing devices or information technology is very useful at workplace. Means in offices we use Microsoft Office. For storing data, for typing we use Microsoft Word, and for presentations we use Microsoft PowerPoint. And in many industries where the concentration work is required, where the fine adjustment is required, at that time, at that places we use computers. Means in industries where assembly and automation is required, we use computers, we use computing devices, we use their softwares. That's why IT is very important at workplace. In education, all of us are aware with the use of IT in education. As you can see, nowadays for teaching and learning and assessment, information technology is widely being used. Means computers in our classroom can be used for teaching and for learning and for assessment also. And we can transfer our data, we can transfer any information with the help of computer, with the help of internet. We can create pictures with our mobile phone or web camera. We can still take still pictures, we can record audio, we can record video, we can create animation with the help of some softwares. So in education, information technology is widely being used even in classroom by the students or by the teachers also. Next, ICT in the classroom. This is the part of information technology in education. So this is the first part, A, ICT in classroom. ICT used in education in classrooms such as e-learning classrooms. Nowadays e-learning classrooms are there where we can use internet for learning. We can use computers, we can use projectors and smart board presentations, videos on experiment, creating of images and videos, desktop publishing or magazines, letters and documents, educational games, learning using the CD-ROM media, and gathering educational information on the internet. So in classroom, the information technology or ICT or computers are being widely used. So nowadays we see that the classroom is of smart classroom type. Means there is a projector there, and there is also a smart board where we can see videos, we can see PowerPoint presentations. So this is very helpful in teaching and learning for the students and for the teachers also. Creating presentations is very convenient as compared to writing something, and it also creates interest for the students. It also creates interest for the student, because watching a movie, watching a video content is much more interesting as compared to something written or oral lecture. So next, B part, education anywhere, anytime. So most important benefit of using information technology in education is that we can learn from anywhere. Means we must have only internet connection and we can download any book, we can download any content from the internet. For example, you can download all the books of NCERT from a website. The website here given as www.epathshala.nic.in, or we can also download a mobile app of NCERT where we can download all the books free of cost. So there is no foundation of purchasing books. There is no need to pay or no need to purchase any book, and we can learn anywhere. And so many contents are available on YouTube, and also the government of India also provided a website which can provide thousands of books free of cost for the benefit of students. So we can also take WBT over internet, that is called as web based training. Means there are some sites, some organizations which provide WBT, means it can also be paid or it can also be free. So with these tools we can be benefited with the help of information technology. Next, learning management systems, or in short LMS. So in some countries the LMS is widely being used. Means LMS is a type of platform or type of website that is devoted to schools management system. Means at that website you can find all the curriculum of your class, all the books, and all the teachers will provide lectures on that website, and it could be live or the stored videos. So students can watch videos at any time, and they can also ask questions and their queries, and they can solve the questions and their doubts if they have any. So LMS, it can be used to learn lessons anytime, anywhere, submit queries, getting replies, and submit comments through forums. So if there is any problem, student can comment and the answer will be provided by the teacher. And participate in co-curricular activity by video. Means there is a tool in our internet that is called as video conferencing. With the help of video conferencing, students can also participate in co-curricular activities where they can feel like as if they are working in their classroom or they are in their groups. And student teacher can also monitor the activities being performed by the groups or by the students, and they can also guide them with the help of internet. So LMS is very important part nowadays in abroad, or it is also being used in India. So it can play a very important role for the teaching and learning. Next is IT in entertainment. So information technology is widely being used in entertainment also. Means what can we do if you are not interested in education, if you are getting bored, then you can also use IT for entertainment. Means what can you do with the help of internet? If you have internet, if you have mobile phone, then you can download any movie and you can watch or see movies over the internet. You can use YouTube, or there are so many websites, so many forums that provide the latest videos and movies for the people. You can also play games. You can chat with your friends using some social messaging apps, and you can also communicate with them over internet via video conferencing. You can also use video call and audio call as well. And you can also create some sound effect and visual effects of your video. And most importantly, digital broadcasting. Digital broadcasting is something that some educational channels are available on the TV. In some countries where students cannot go to school, in those countries, this type of digital broadcasting is being used. For example, the students of the hilly areas where the roads are not available, where the schools are too far away that a normal student cannot reach there. So digital broadcasting, they can use digital broadcasting. Nowadays, some open school systems are also providing these kinds of their contents over the television. So each and everyone who is interested in their courses, they can take benefit and can study at their home. There is a country, Australia, where the cities are too far away from each other. So at that place, the digital broadcasting is also used. Some radio and television channels and stations are there which provide such kinds of information, such kinds of educational videos and audios directly by the professors, directly by the teachers for the benefit of students. So next use of information technology is in communication. So communication means expressing our views to someone and getting in back. So in communication, information technology is being used like we can send an email. If we have to send something, some letter or any data to someone, then we can email. We must have the email ID of someone which we want to contact, and we can also chat with the help of email. We can chat with the help of social messaging apps, and we can, if we have to send a large amount of data, some means if we have to send a file, then we can use FTP, that is file transfer protocol. FTP here means file transfer protocol. There is one another protocol, that is telnet, and we can also use video conferencing for communication. Means if there is a need of any meeting, so we can use video conferencing for some people. Now IT is in business. So information technology has a major role in business also. Nowadays, payroll calculation, budgeting, sales analysis, financial forecasting, managing and maintaining stocks is also done with the help of computers, with the help of computing devices. There are some apps which perform this kind of task very conveniently and easily. So in previous days, it was a tedious task for a person to keep record of the payroll calculation and budgeting and sales analysis, because the huge amount of data is required, and a lot of skills are required to perform these kinds of tasks. Nowadays, with the help of computers, such task has been simplified and anyone can do it easily. And next is e-commerce. E-commerce means commerce over internet. Means we can purchase goods and we can also sell our goods over internet. There are some shopping sites where customers can visit and they can browse their products, and they can purchase, they can order, and some kinds of marketing is also done with the help of internet. Means customer visit, product browsing, shopping basket checkout, tax and shopping, receipt and process order. These kinds of work is also done with the help of computers and mobile phone softwares, etc. Now smart card and credit cards are widely being used nowadays, so all these are parts of information technology. Next, in healthcare, IT is used in healthcare like a use of ICT in diagnosis. Means some computerized devices or some computerized machines are there which can be used for diagnosis. There is a machine here, the computerized axial tomography machine, means which can produce the 3D graphics or 3D image of any organ. So with the help of this tomography, the 3D printing is also possible. And MRI stands for magnetic resonance imaging machine. So this machine is used to find out or to structure out the details of any organ or any muscle in our body. And next device or machine that is being used in healthcare, that is electrocardiogram machine, that is ECG machine. So this machine is helpful for the heart patients or to find out how the pulse rate or heart is working of any person. The blood sugar testing machine, nowadays these kinds of digital machines are available which can provide the results within seconds for the testing, such as the blood sugar testing machine. And IT in government and public services. So next we will discuss about IT in government and public services. Nowadays government is also using internet, also using computers and mobile phones for its operations. Means the example of this is Digital India and e-governance initiative. They are widely using internet, they are widely using computers and softwares and hardwares. And in income tax department, sales tax department, for preparation of the PAN card and other documents, they are using computers and mobile phones and internet. And government is also using computers and other devices, IT tools for generation of electricity bills. Means to record the customers due bill and due date and reading, etc. Everything is stored in computers. So government is also using, means for Aadhaar card, the huge amount of data was collected and stored in computers, and after that using the software, such kinds of data, such kind of cards were issued for the citizens of India. So it is use of huge amount of data and huge amount of skills related to IT. So in this is the last video of this chapter. In next video we will discuss about the question answers, and if you want to download the book, NCERT book, then you can go to www.epathshala.com. The link will be provided in my YouTube channel and you can watch it later. So thank you so much.